I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope overview for you, Cancer, for the week of March the 9th. All right, so your cardinal sign, so you're right in a direct hit of a lot of activity that's going on this week and over this month. And March is like, it's an amazing month that can really shift things around and during the month of March, and also with a lot of aspects that are coming from Mars. Then Mars is like the trigger that can really just push things through, and although it can be a little bit confronting, the result is that it makes things happen. And as a cardinal sign, then you certainly like to see that. So let's have a look at what's specifically happening for you this week, Cancer. So right opposite you, of course, is the Pluto, and there's a square between Mars in your career zone and Pluto, which is in relationships. So there could be some encounter some issues around relationships at work. You don't be careful that you're not being too stubborn about them. There's always room for compromise, okay? And you know that. And sometimes, we want things the way that we want things. And I have a Cancer moon, so I understand in Cancer. And you're very good business-wise. You're highly intuitive. You want things the way that you want them, being the cardinal sign, but there's always room for give and take, so keep that in mind. There's also a conjunction between Mars and Uranus in your career zone as well, which can make you quite outspoken, so be careful that you don't get someone offside by not really taking the time to think through what you want to say. So sometimes the power really is in the silence. If you step back, let someone else take the floor, it's amazing how much information they can reveal. And with more knowledge, then you can then move forward from a more informed position. And I mean, by any means, I'm not saying don't confront something. If it needs to be dealt with, then deal with it. But sometimes there's a smarter way to deal with it. It's all about strategy, okay? And you're well and truly able to do that. Now, there is also around this time a very favorable aspect between Mars and Jupiter sitting there in your solar second house of money and possessions, so all to do with your finances. So it's like what goes down can end up being beneficial for you. So as I said, I'm not saying don't confront something, don't not go into negotiation, but it just try to keep it amicable, and you may have to just orchestrate and strategize a little bit to do that, okay? Nothing that's not out of the realms of possibility for you, Cancer. Saturn will go retrograde at the end of this week, and that's sitting in your solar sixth house. This is a good time for you to focus a bit more on you, your overall health, well-being, your routine in life. Make sure that if you need to make some changes in what you're doing, particularly as the seasons are changing, about to. Certainly in New York, we hope they are, because we've had so much snow here. It's I like winter, and even I'm getting tired of it. So it's a good time for you to just review your day-to-day routine, and make sure when you do that there's plenty of time in it for you, okay, for your health and well-being. Okay, have a great week. We'll see you next week. Bye.